Welcome to the program tonight, Tyrone Bowman Live. It's a real serious story here that I'm going to be talking about, but before I do, for those of you who have subscribed rather to Tyrone Bowman Live, thank you for subscribing, and we'll continue to bring you some great spirited stories here. All right, change your pace away from politics for a moment. We'll get back to that in a couple of videos somewhere down the line. I want to talk to you about a story I found as reported by ABC News. 9 people are dead, 57 have been hospitalized in a Listeria outbreak that's linked to Boar Deli meat. So let's find out what's going on here. Let's get to the important story here, all right? Inspectors found black mold and bugs at a Boar facility, the USDA said. At least 9 people have died, with dozens more hospitalized as a result of the ongoing nationwide Listeria outbreak that the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention linked to recalled Boar Deli meats. Wow. Deadly Listeria outbreak has been tied to deli meat. This is the largest in over a decade. The CDC recommended 14 more illnesses, or the CDC rather announced 14 more illnesses have been reported since its previous update earlier this month, bringing the total up to 57 across 18 states, which is now the largest Listeria outbreak of its kind in the U.S. since 2011, which was then linked to cantaloupe. All 57 people have been hospitalized in the latest outbreak, the agency confirmed, adding that 6 new deaths include 1 from Florida, 1 from Tennessee, 1 from New Mexico, 1 from New York, and 2 from South Carolina. So here's what you need to know about Boar Deli meat recall. Last month, after a Boar liverwurst sample tested positive for the outbreak strain of Listeria monocytogenes. I probably messed that up. Monocytogenes. I'll leave it like that. The food manufacturer issued a recall of all items produced at its Virginia-based facilities and paused operations, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service. Take this report very seriously. Inspectors for the agency detained dozens of regulatory violations, and they detailed dozens of regulatory violations at the plant in its newly released records. The USDA said including black mold, mildew, cobwebs, and insects which were repeatedly found throughout the site. The recall, which was expanded from its initial notice on July 26, includes approximately 7 million pounds of 71 products produced between May 10th of 2024 and July 29th of 2024 under the Boar and Old Country brand names. The items include ready-to-eat meats and poultry products intended for slicing at retail delis, plus some packaged items. The affected products were distributed nationwide and imported to the Cayman Islands, the Dominican Republic, Mexico, Panama, according to the agency. Everyone should check their homes for any remaining recalled Boar products, since they can have a long shelf life. The CDC urged, look for EST, or estimated time, 12612, or P-12612 inside the USDA mark of inspection on the product labels. Some of the products have sell-by dates into October 2024. Food safety is our top priority, and we express our deepest sympathies for the affected families, Boar said in an earlier statement. As soon as we learned that our liverwurst was linked to the outbreak, we voluntarily expanded our recall as a precautionary measure to include all other products made at the facility. We are conducting a full review of processes and procedures to ensure we consistently meet the highest standards of safety and quality. Listeria is a bacteria that, according to the CDC, can remain on surfaces such as meat, slicers, and even refrigerated foods. Listeria can cause severe illness when the bacteria spread beyond the gut to other parts of the body. After a person consumes contaminated food, per the CDC, those at higher risk include pregnant women, those age 65 or older, or anyone who has a weakened immune system, the CDC said. If you are pregnant, it can cause pregnancy loss, premature birth, or a life threatening infection in your newborn. The CDC states on its website other people can be infected with listeria, but they rarely become seriously ill. So, according to the CDC, anyone infected with listeria may experience mild food poisoning symptoms, such as diarrhea or fever, and may recover without antibiotic treatment. An estimated 1,600 people get listeria food poisoning each year, and about 260 die, according to the CDC. And let me add, from a personal point of view, I know what food poisoning is like, because several years ago I had severe food poisoning from some contaminated potato salad and some other stuff some friends of mine, they were having, and I had to go to my doctor. And let me tell you, that stuff was, that feeling that I had in my body, if I hadn't gone when I did, I'd probably be dead now. So take this seriously, check it all out. All right, till next time, never surrender, never quit.